Okay, I've got Visual Studio opened with these two projects here in the solution. This Ken Azure File Share Library has a GitHub repository, as you can see down here. But now I want to get the repository on GitHub for this second project, which this is just a dummy thing here, but it would use this project. And you can't go up here and try to create one. You can't right click. So what in the world do you do? Okay, I didn't find a great answer, but what I'm going to do is delete or actually remove this project. And the minute I do that, all I have is this one project that's left that doesn't have a repository, so I'll create a Git repository for it. And we'll put this on GitHub. Let's just leave this all the same for right now. And I'm going to save this, and I'll pause the video a minute. So now we have a repository here for this. I am going to shut down Visual Studio and relaunch this and put back in the old project that we removed, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I've relaunched Visual Studio. All we have here is this one repository. So let's go back in and add the project that we had. Let me pause this while I add that a minute. So I'm about to add that back in. And the second I add that back in, now we have two repositories that are active. And that's what we tried to accomplish. You can see why this wouldn't be so great if you had 3 or 4 projects. You'd think there'd be an easier way to do it, but I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to just do it with these 2 simple projects. And by the way, after you do this, you might, if these projects reference each other, which they usually will, you might have to go back in here and add some references to make this all work again, just adding back a reference to an existing project. So I hope this helps someone and they don't waste as much time as I did trying to figure out how to do this. Thanks. Have a good day.